Hello everyone, KingslayerKoshy here.
And the MJ406!
We're going to be doing something a little different.
Yes! We're finally back in the Metroid series after... It's been a few years since we did a Zero mission, feels like.
Yeah. So now we're going to start off with Metroid Samus Returns. However, you're probably asking, wait, this looks a little bit too modern for our taste. What the hell happened here? Not playing the original, you son of a bitch. You lying to me? No.
We're playing the better version of this game, damn it.
Yeah, we're playing essentially the definitive version of Samus Returns, made by... I forget the name of the people.
Mercury Steam.
Yep.
Basically, they wanted to do a remake of Metroid Fusion, but they got turned down. However, whoever was working with Metroid at the time basically decided, in the year 20X5 of the Cosmic Calendar, he decided to hire them on and get them to remake the second Metroid game, the one he had no personal involvement with.
A Galactic Federation research team discovered an unknown life form on planet SR-388. While they were able to successfully obtain a living sample, their research vessel was attacked by space pirates during their voyage home.
Basically expands a lot of the lore for Metroid 2 that we didn't get before.
No coincidence. The space pirates had set their sights on these mysterious organisms called Metroids. Huh. Conveniently right, same name as the series.
Neat.
What if that means anything? Anyways, they plan to replicate the sample and exploit its ability to absorb the energy of any life form. Their intention was to use Metroids as a weapon, one powerful enough to conquer the entire galaxy. Who would have fucking guessed? Has to take a galactic being and use it for world domination.
Thanks, Jozo!
To combat this threat, the Galactic Federation dispatched a lone bounty hunter to infiltrate the space pirate base on planet Zebes.
Yep, as they always do.
Against all odds, Samus educated the Metroids on Zebes and defeated Mother Brain, the leader of the space pirates. And so their sinister plans were thwarted. For a time.
Yep, be sure to look back at Metroid Zero mission. You don't know what that's about.
Concerned by these developments and the great threat the Metroid species still pose to the galaxy, the Galactic Federation announced another expedition to SR-388.
Yup.
A special squadron of elite soldiers from the Galactic Federation Police was dispatched to investigate. The team soon went missing, but not before transmitting a small sample of data back to headquarters. They probably died along the way. Knowing the Galactic Federation, they're never really been competent.
Damn face suckers. They're everywhere.
Analysis of this data confirmed the Metroid presence within the interior of planet SR-388. So long as they continue to exist, these Metroids would forever pose a devastating threat to the galaxy.
Yep. Hail the Metroids! We will kill them all!
The resulting decision of the Galactic Federation Council was immediate and unanimous. Hail Metroid extinction!
We must kill our gods! Wait, what? Yes!
We will become the new gods or something. Samus Aran, you must exterminate the Metroids once and for all!
That does sound like the Galactic Federation, to be fair. If other games of the series are anything to go by.
Yep.
Which reminds me, I should get my Amiibo emulator out for later. Because there are some extra goodies you can get in this game. But yep. We have to play this, the 3DS remake of Metroid Samus Returns. I'm still disappointed this is not gotten a freaking modern remaster on Switch at all.
Then again, none of the 3DS games have gotten any modern remaster, or DS games by extension.
That is true. That is true. Well, DS ones are kind of hard to redo, because a lot of them had dual screen interface to begin with, so yeah. It makes sense for that, at least. They do modernize some Game Boy Advance games, just not the right ones. Like Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Like, what the hell, man? Yep, here we are, SR-388.
Sorry for the long wait from the start, thank God.
Yep.
Also, you'll notice something. Wait, what the hell? How did I 360 do that? So, let's start for a moment. B's to jump, Y's to shoot.
Yep.
You have this weird thing, which I'll get to later.
You can punch now? Oh my god!
And you can hold the L button down and you can free A with it.
Oh.
One of the most powerful innovations I've seen in a modern Metroid game in years. Well, anyways, let's continue on.
Yep. Basically, it's a modern 2D Metroid game. There are certainly some things that are a little off about it, but for the most part, it nails a lot of things right.
There's a lot of new things this game does.
See, like that. He tried to attack you, just punch him out of the way.
Yep, this little system here is basically a...
Look at the official instructions to it later. There you go. While holding R, press Y to fire missiles. And hold L from your position to... Oh, okay. As you just won't jump and ignore it. Alright. Yeah, hold L to free aim, basically. That's what they wanted you to do, but
I got wall jump, that's cute.
Yep.
So what you saw there was the special mechanic in action where basically you sit still.
You can counter your foes. So basically, if you see the light come from them and they do an attack, you basically punch them to knock them back, like a parry, and then, well, open them up to some serious damage.
Yep.
Admittedly, it's
a lot more situational.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way.
Take advantage of it, though, it definitely helps.
Yeah. It definitely is a new mechanic, and it does feel like it needs some time to be cooked.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a reason why they brought this back in Dread.
Yep. Oh, look at that! Oh, no!
And here's the melee counter action.
There's your fourth tutorial for it. Basically, you see the glowing light?
Press the X button, and then press the Y button to basically...
Why did Samus not be able to do this in another Metroid game before? There was one. Oh.
Right.
That one was more of a fucking dodge roll, more than anything.
And it doesn't really give you that much agency in terms of how you fight back.
I mean, it's one of the better things that game did. Of the things it did right.
That and the fusion beam mechanic or whatever.
Yeah. That too. There were things Metroid Other M did right. Yes, that was the game in case you guys weren't aware.
Yeah. But this is a very fun mechanic I do love that they introduced.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, when they bring this back in Dread, the second game and last in the Metroid series, at least for now, that Mercury Steam did, it's better. Because for now it's very clunky. You can only do it based while standing still.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It is very stop and go with the mechanic, but it's still a pretty decent mechanic to use.
Yep.
It's good. At least I find more use of it because I'm the kind of person that doesn't really... I play very slow and steady.
I like to expose my foes to their weaknesses. Yep, you can see the bottom screen there. I have in the bottom right corner, you basically see the health and the missiles that Samus has.
Yep.
As well as other icons we can get into later.
Those red there's a couple of different Chozo statues. The one I went to was a red one, which heals just your ammo.
Yeah.
We'll eventually get other ones as well, which heal other stuff as well.
Oh, look! Oh, we can't get that yet. That's right, we can't do Warp Ball, can we?
No, we cannot.
Right. Oh, right, because we need the ability to do so.
Yep, because for some reason between Metroid and Metroid 2, Samus forgot how to use her abilities. Which, conveniently enough, the Chozo programmed the Plan B Chozo statue to be able to tell us how to use that ability.
I mean, they wanted to be ready in case they had to be here for killing off the Metroids, I guess. But now they're gone, it's your job. Clean up after the Chozo messes like usual.
But anyways, there we go. So, Morph Ball, narrow passages. Press down an analog stick to transform.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Or you can press it on a touchscreen as well.
Yeah, if you wanted to do that. At least they give the option. And it's nice to have multiple control options. Yep, you look at your map, you can see a world map there. You always look around the map, you can even put like icons, I think, on important places if you want to remember these things. It is nice having the second screen be dedicated to the map. Here's all the items you have so far. Yeah. That is always been one of the better uses for the second screen for the DS and 3DS. Basically have it be, you know, like a sub-screen. You can just look out on the fly while you're doing your main action up top.
Yeah, that's always been the best thing about the dual screen.
And yeah, it's weird. Oh, hit missile upgrade, you get 3 more missiles.
Yep.
Weird it's not 5, but whatever. Hit A.
I'm pressing the A button right now.
Yeah, I was saying, it's the right button.
Yeah, I was pressing it like endlessly and it wasn't...
Okay, it probably waits for the...
Yeah, the jingle or whatever.
Yep, of course. I forgot about the jingle.
Yeah, it's hard because, and based on the setup, you guys don't notice it, but I can't hear shit.
You can always turn the thing up, it's fine. It's not like it affects the volume of the recording. You can always turn the volume of that thing up. It's not like it's gonna make anything crazy.
Alright.
It's, right there, I think? Or is that in 3D?
No, it's volume.
Yeah.
Because I'm also using the 3DS that's different from the ones I have.
Yeah. Don't worry, it doesn't mess with the 3DS capture. If anything, it might help me sync up better to hear things.
Oh, okay, here's save points.
Yep. Save points. They don't heal you, but they save your progress. If you guys saw our Metroid Zero Mission playthrough, you should know how 2D Metroid works.
Yep.
Go around map, killing all these guys, and frickin'... Yep, try to get powers you need to do to complete your mission on the planet.
Yeah, but this 3D free aim thing is probably one of the best things in this game to do.
Yeah, that is wonderful, because you at best had frickin', you know, the 8 directional aiming you could do in the other games.
Well, at least in most of the games.
Well, Super and Zero Mission and Fusion.
super onward.
Yes. Basically. Why not have poison water?
And you also see...
Huh.
Why is this one glowing?
You must offer... You must offer one of our kind. And yeah, watch out for that poison water. It hurts like hell.
Yep.
Yeah. I say, this game has always been a weird black sheep of the Metroid series in a way, just because it's like really different from how a lot of the other ones work.
Compared to the rest of the series, in like relation to Fusion, it's very linear, and its focus is very simple.
Yeah.
Also, hey look, Galactic Federation, dead, as we know them. Dead and useless.
Of course.
Dead, wait, excuse me, got it.
I mean, yeah, that's unfortunately what they end up being. And here's a new gimmick they added in the remake.
Yep.
Another thing that was better done in Dread. It's one of the things that's a little off-putting with this game. Especially because of the way it works.
Yeah.
Yup. Apparently these shows had these powers all along. Scan Pulse. This is arguably the best one already.
Yeah.
So, you having trouble finding out where to go? Now the Aeon capability, which there's ammo down there for it. Well, Aeon fuels special abilities.
So just like ammo and health, you need to kill enemies in order to be able to regenerate it.
Yup. Yup, that you do. Yep, I think it's basically use the D-pad to select which one you do, and then you basically activate its action. And I think it's the A button that does that.
Yep.
So yep.
So like so.
Yeah, hit up with the D-pad and hold A, I think. Oh, look at that! You can see squares to break through. Base is a great tool for helping you explore, and considering how this game is in particular, you definitely want to have this.
Yeah.
Thing. Like, I mean, don't go through it blindly, because remember, you have limited ammo, which thankfully killing enemies refills. But, yeah, if you're getting a little lost, it's not a bad idea to use a scan pulse to know where to go. This is probably the easiest Metroid game to get lost in, admittedly. Yeah, around either this or Super, the 2D ones, anyway. Then in Super, a lot of the point is exploration. I think you just want to go to the right here. There's another door. Remember, you have your map. You can always look. Huh. I see the Metroid icon below our screen is glowing now. I wonder why that is. I wonder if there's anything to eat. Ow! Oh, yeah. Metroids are hungry, alright. Killing everything in sight.
Can't be that important.
Yep, the amiibo options are locked in the menu now!
That's great.
Well, I just gotta make sure I know how this thing works, but we can show that
You're
off
probably
later.
the only person that... You're probably the person that can actually illustrate that better than I can.
I just gotta make sure it has those amiibo in here. It's others. Yeah, okay. But, yeah. There's amiibo functionality in this. It unlocks content as well as, giving extra things for you in this. I'm pretty sure it's like 3 or 4 different amiibo work for this. You got 2 specific amiibo for the game, and you got the regular Samus and Zero Suit Samus amiibo from Smash Bros. That do things as well. I'm trying to remember exactly what those look. I know if we use all of them, basically you can like expand your I'm pretty sure you can reserve tanks and use them in the main game. Which is honestly nice to have.
Well, first things first, I'm going to save when it hurts.
Of course. They always save frequently. Because this game can also be kind of challenging as well. Because, well, you guys like boss gauntlets, you got a lot of them in this game. Now, I imagine you're probably going to try to get what you can when you can.
Yeah.
But I wonder, are we going to go for 100% before or after we beat the game? Because technically the only endings you get are other ending, like, images.
Yeah.
So you're probably just going to collect everything before we go to the end.
Yeah, I'll probably just do 100% and call it there.
Yeah. I'm not worried about doing speedrun ending stuff, because freaking I play these games more to have fun. If I'm really dedicated, I'll try, but otherwise, yep. But if you get a sound indication as well as a visual indication for blocks you can destroy, thanks to your scan pulse. Oh yes, you notice the bottom screen as well. when the Metroid icon is flashing red, that means you're getting closer to its location.
Yep, so before that, I want to check something else for a moment.
Oh, you're trying to see if there's another item around here?
No, apparently I missed an item, but I want to make sure I know what it looks like if I'm gonna...
Alright, can you wall jump up a tight corridor like this? Yeah, I think you need more actual space to wall jump. We'll need another power-up to get back up there.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm not too worried about power-up hunting right now. It's definitely a lot better once we, It's definitely a lot better once we get most of the upgrades.
When we get the upgrades, obviously it's going to be much better to do it, so probably shouldn't be losing my head over this right now when it's so early on.
I get it. Yeah. At least this early on is not too big a deal, but... Oh good, a regular Metroid! If only I had an ice thing that... The fuck? I didn't realize they could transform. Oh god, they're maturing! Oh god! What the fuck? This has got a lot worse. Hey, yes, here's a special feature of this game.
Yep.
If you do your counters right, there's like a melee counter, feature you can do against bosses. Basically, to unleash a barrage on them.
Yeah, this counter thing isn't something that's just for show. The game really emphasizes trying to use this.
Yup.
Especially when we get to the bosses.
Yup. I sense that you collected it. Bring it back to me. Come on, I need breakfast. I just woke up. I think is that a gold one?
I believe this one's a full heal for everything?
Oh,
Or no, it's ammo. It's ammo.
red.
It's a red one.
Yeah, I was trying to see if it was red or gold. Damn it. It's hard to tell. And always know, the missiles are needed for those red barrier doors. They usually need the things like these. Charge beam! That's right. I don't think they had this in the original Metroid 2.
A lot of the stuff that we, they introduced a lot of the powers that we've generally seen from Super Metroid onward.
Yep. Just like they did Zero Mission.
Anyways, I get this done.
Charge beam.
Charge Y.
Hold the beam button.
Specifically, so you see how these doors can't open.
Bam!
Charge beam opens them.
Yep.
Also,
oh, look, an energy tank. Oh, what was that? I don't need that. Give it. I want everything. But yep. We're also playing this around the time Metroid Prime 4 is like right around the corner.
yeah.
I'm curious to see how it is when I can finally get to it. Oh, I just wanted more Metroid Prime. And knowing they took the time to do it right, I hope it is frickin' right. If it's at least in level 2, I'll be happy.
And then again, Metroid Prime is... If anyone knows how to handle Metroid Prime, Retro would probably be the people who know how to do it right.
Yeah. It's nice they let them get back on the helm after trying to let Bandai Namco do it. I know they're very comfortable with Bandai Namco helping them out in a lot of games, but... It sounds like when they were originally trying to do Metroid Prime 4, at least according to rumors, they were out of their element.
I just want to do one thing.
Oh, okay, now you can check things this way again. Okay. Yeah, we already went up there. We got everything up there. That was a dead end, if I remember. Yeah, you wanted to check stuff up in the other area. Oh, man! I was trying to do double counter. Yeah, Bandai Namco's been helping out with a lot of some Nintendo games as well.
Okay, so that's the...
That's where we got the missile expansion earlier. Probably want to go back to the door again. I say that. I don't think there's anything else up here. I guess you wanted to fall down to the tunnel here to the left, not the right. Is that what you wanted to do? Oh, you thought there might have been something around here. Ah! That was what you were thinking.
Yes.
Alright, well.
Because I want to say, like, you don't leave a power-up this early on.
True.
And make it that hard to get.
Yeah, it's true. Unfortunately, this game does have backtracking issues with some of the power. What the? Okay, I'm not a fan of the Metroid door.
We'll come back later for that, I suppose.
Yeah, we can't break that right now. If only I could freeze it. Funny enough, that doesn't work either. What? What ice is their weakness? Uh-huh. Yeah, tell us to the baby Metroid you just killed. Also, it's weird. The baby Metroids could only be hurt by ice to then be shot with missiles. The one that it grew up from could then be damaged very easily. What the fuck?
Yeah,
what kind of horrible evolution line is that?
Yeah, it devolved in the evolutionary phase.
I guess there's something about it being, like, very protective of itself in the infancy stage. Something like that. Yeah, that's what I'll go with. It's super protective of its infancy.
I just assume it's like a genetic makeup thing.
Yeah.
Where it's just like it changes its thing. Didn't say it made it stronger or better, it just changes.
Yeah. It relies more, I guess, on its hunting capabilities as it evolves.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe it. Is it's more capable of choosing violence, it's just that.
But yep, what you guys saw, the boss we killed earlier, was referred to as the Alpha Metroid. Yep, unfortunately, missiles do not break those doors either. Damn it!
I'm thinking about freaking. I think Dread has that.
Yeah.
So I think that's something that Dread does, I want to say.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, I don't think we want to go up because we can't. Oh, we can, never mind.
This is the way back.
Oh,
we
right.
don't want to do.
Right, we gotta go here.
So since we're here. When this pedestal feels like going down, Samus will then put it in for some reason. I don't know why the pedestal needs to be pressed down for her to decide. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in.
Give me Metroid Souls! Alright, sure. Metroid DNA, here you go. So yes, basically you can find all the Metroids in an area to unlock more of the world to go through. Honestly, it makes a lot more sense in this remake than it did in the original Metroid 2, because, you know, as much crap as I give the first two Metroid games, I don't hate the second one at least. The first one you dead would be real hard to back. The second one is at least tolerable, with the exception of the whole, you know, opening up the world as you collect Metroids.
Yeah.
If you know what you're doing, you can tell what it is, but if it's your first time to the original Metroid 2, you have no idea what's happening. Basically, all the Metroids, the world shakes, and you have to figure out what opened up.
Yeah.
At least this game gave a hub to make it obvious.
Because there's a lot of, I know there's a lot of principle of, you know, oh, we gotta discover the world to figure out what you're doing. It's like,
neat.
huh, that's important.
Yeah, it can't be that important. It doesn't even do anything right now.
But yeah, it's like, there are some things about the modern conveniences that it's like, there's a reason why they exist.
Yep, that's why this one's so much better. And yet, when I think about my Zelda rankings, of the 2D ones, this is still at my bottom, counting, you know, Zero Mission and the other 3 games.
Well, let's put it this way, we talked about before about our overall rankings of the Metroid games, and
like, there are flaws with this one that don't keep it too high for me. That being said, though, anything that's this or higher is generally pretty good. Like
I said, with the Metroid series, with the exception of Other M and the original Metroid, generally speaking, the worst Metroid game, when you take those two out of the equation,
I would definitely say original Metroid. There's also original Metroid 2, and there's also Metroid Prime Hunters.
Yeah, that's true. Prime Hunters as well.
And then Federation Force as well. But
the Federation Force, I think, is under a different...
yeah, it's like so different. It's kind of hard to really call it. It technically is.
I think it also came out... I think it was a victim
It plays like Metroid Prime. It has a lot. It's really different.
I think that game is a victim of circumstance more than anything else.
Honestly, I would prefer that to get remastered. I would like to see that come around again, see if people would be willing to come around to it. And then again, knowing Nintendo, why would they do that?